All right, today's challenge is simple. Can a 20-year-old, Gen Zer, figure out what this is and how to use it? And he has no idea. I'm going to tell you right now, I have not told him anything about this video. I haven't prepped him about this video, but Nick knows nothing. So he's going to try to figure it out. I did put a little sticker on here in the front because it does at least cover up what it is. But here we go. Nick, 20 years old. Talk about what you think that this machine is.
Okay, so I see volume. I see a speaker. So I think it's going to be something that has volume and sound. Volume and sound, not just one or the other, volume and sound.
It does have volume
I
and
think
sound.
that this is something you put in, you put something in here, like a cassette. So you put something through here.
Okay.
And then you go like this, like it's a
easy. It's an antique.
like it's a pogo stick. What's those? Pogo sticks, not buy one get one up.
Pogo stick.
Pogo stick, and you go like this and starts
You
playing
saw
music.
pogo stick.
Yeah, because you start doing like this and it plays whatever you put in here.
That's interesting because it's really not. You're kind of right. You're on the right
You
track.
click this and you start playing whatever goes in it.
You are pretty right so far, but it's not. It's not. The design definitely wasn't meant to be a pogo stick.
Well, okay, I'm just saying you start like.
All right, so
I mean, it says push.
You are
I'm
right
gonna
that it
push.
is a music player, so we'll take this off. And you
It's
can
not a
see-
terrible guess.
You
What
can
does it
see
say?
what it's called.
8 tracks. So I'm assuming it plays 8 tracks.
Right. So this is a
Like I'm not.
Panasonic
I'm smart.
TNT, sometimes called Dynamite, 8-track player from the really crazy design era of the 1970s.
70s. This is in good shape. Or is this a remake?
So that is original, and it has been fully restored. But this is an original first gen of this 8-track
So this
player.
must mean this 4 must represent it's on track 4.
It does, but let's talk a little bit more about what an 8-track was, and then I'm going to have you try to actually play one. Okay? An 8-track cartridge was a magnetic tape audio format that became hugely popular in the 60s and 70s, especially in cars. Instead of rewinding like a cassette, the tape played in a continuous loop. Okay, so these are like cassettes, and I don't know if you've even ever held an 8-track before. I have a few. That was my grandfather's. That's a Frank Sinatra. That's an original from him. I ended up finding a few other ones that we had stored away. A Saturday Night Live episode, kind of crazy. Learn Italian. And then there was a series of stories. This was the Little Hero story, but there were a series of stories kind of like books on tape.
So why is it only up to 4? Does it play twice? Or that you can put 2 in?
So what you're going to try to figure out is why. That's your next step. So here we are. Now we can't use Frank because this is YouTube.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Frank is not allowed on YouTube.
So unfortunately, we'll get caught.
Just Frank.
So let's try.
Italian's allowed on YouTube.
Let's try the Italian. I was looking at this one though, and I don't think it's going to work really well. But let's give it a try. See if you can figure out.
Oh no!
No, we don't have the top.
The people left. The people have fallen.
I know the top camera wasn't working, so you can show the front camera here.
You see that questionable drawing of an Italian man on the?
It's from the 60s. It was a different time.
Yep.
Different time.
This is in pretty good shape.
It is, but I don't think that one's going to play really well. But let's see. Can you figure out how to get it to play? We did, by the way, real quick.
I just got home.
This Panasonic.
I really did.
Is original. It did run battery powered because most of the time this was a portable. This was a kind of a take it to the beach. They sold it like that. Yeah. But I did have this when this was reconditioned. It does have the AC power, so we're running it that way. The batteries don't work anymore.
And also, I really don't know what I'm doing. Like I said, I just got home, and he was like, "You got to see what."
Let's go.
Let's see what you can do with this.
See if you can figure it out.
It looks like it would go in first.
There is a specific way it has to go in.
And it goes all the way in?
Yeah. Nope, that would be bad.
So I was right.
Well, you were kind of right. Just flip it around. There you go. Now.
We can't. There. Some card missing.
It's working a little bit. I think
it's like Italian Morse code.
Hello. It's the tape. Let's try this one for a second. So
It's more like zero
These
track.
walls all the time to be sure that no holes are broken through them by the beating of the waves.
So it's a
Even
story.
the children
Probably also.
I want to know what
They
he's talking
watch
about.
I don't think we can play much of it.
because a very
But
tiny
try
hole
the
in
plunger.
wall can soon
Try
grow
the
to be a
plunger.
big one.
No, easy. It's like from the 60s, man. No, 70s. But just push it down
Thing's
gently.
older than you?
Don't slam
There's a
it.
city named Harlem.
Okay. That's it. Now let go.
Does that go to the next track?
All right. So
One day,
the reason it's called 8 tracks, there are 8 tracks on all of these. The player would automatically switch between 4 stereo programs, 8 tracks in total. So that's where you get the name 8 tracks. But that's it, right? You only had that to choose from, and you couldn't go back.
That's crazy.
You only could go forward. Now, not all of them had this plunger.
But that is the go forward button?
That's go forward to go to the next track. And as you can see on the front, when you would press that track number,
a new number would
you would
show up.
see the next track. Now, the other 8-track players that were in cars function a similar way, but didn't have this.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the Panasonic RQ830S. This player was one of the weirdest and coolest portable 8-track players of the 70s. Panasonic marketed it as the Dynamite 8, or TNT, because it looked like a cartoon dynamite detonator. It came out in 1974 and became a cult collectible because the design was so over the top, even by 70s standards. The audio was very simple, a mono portable speaker system. The speaker is a permanent magnet dynamic speaker. This was powered by batteries. You do have an AC power here as well. Controls are incredibly simple. There is a volume knob, which you can see right here. For headphone support, some of them had headphone outputs. This one did not. Others even had car adapter kits. Colors were awesome. This is called Detonator Red, right? They were really going for it, right? They also had Explosion Yellow and Bomb Blue.
Bomb blue.
Right, you probably couldn't do any of this today.
Oh, yeah, you could.
I would say the industrial, like novelty gadget design was playful and it was meant to be portable. So they really marketed this towards younger buyers for like taking it to the beach, outdoor use, putting it in the car. But it definitely prioritized style and looks over sound. The sound was maybe even mediocre for the time. But visually, this is like peak 70s consumer design.
I remember that.
You remember?
Yeah.
No, I don't even remember. The 74 was before me. So obviously with this one, the dynamite plunger was
Pogo
what
stick.
the pogo stick, as you called it.
I'm not the
really-
someone in the 70s was definitely calling
Yeah.
it a pogo stick.
Yeah, and this one's incredible that it still works. Again, when you would put the 8-track in, we'll do it one more time in case you haven't really seen 8-track, just plays right away.
He stayed a long time and did not start home until sunset. He ran along the top of the seawall and he knew he would be late for supper. Suddenly, he heard something.
That's really all it is.
Suddenly you heard something.
That's really all it is, and you take it out to stop. Couldn't be more simple. The Sinatra one actually does work really well, and it sounds really cool. I think one of the things, like, it has this really warm sound that analog had that you just don't get from digital. And I think more than cassettes, it had that warm sound. And so, although we can't play it on this video, these old ones that still have a good track in them, or maybe even some that have been fixed, because I've seen that sometimes, really do sound great. So for me, my biggest memory of 8-track was car stereos, because that's actually where I really saw them. I don't think I ever saw one, or I don't think anyone had one in the house, but my grandfather had an 8-track, which, like I said, this was one of his, in his Lincoln. You know, he's always Lincoln Town cars. And I can still remember listening to Sinatra and Dean Martin on that 8-track in the car and having these big giant cartridges all over the car. Like this would just, you have something you put in the dashboard of the car for the 8-track. Let's just say, would you have put this in your car?
No. I mean, it's weird, obviously, but it's kind of cool. Like, it's a cool thing to have. Like, look at this thing.
Yeah.
Like, I like it. I'm a fan
What
of
about having, like, this is
just like you have, I mean, to even have your playlist of
this
music.
is 4 cassettes.
I mean, yeah, your playlist equivalent of music would take up all of the space in your glove box.
4 cassettes, that would be a total of 32 songs. Right there would be that much. I mean, the Panasonic 8-track, TNT 8-track is definitely not practical today. I would say it's kind of a snapshot of 70s innovation. I think it's awesome.
I think it's cool.
Yeah. It's loud,
Yeah.
it's mechanical, it's definitely not great at everything it does, but that's the charm of it, right?
Yeah.
That's why I love it. That's why I
It's
love
nice.
having
We have
it.
one in good shape.
This
Not
one was in
anymore.
really good shape. I know, other than you smashing the plunger. Yes, stop. So that's it. So you were able to kind of figure this one out.
Yeah.
You got it pretty quickly. You'll have to use it to learn Italian.
Anyway,
All right.
this was the Pogo Stick Machine. You're
Panas-
watching your glory days. Subscribe now.
Panasonic. We don't have a link for this.
They don't sell them.
No,
they don't
they
sell
don't
them.
sell
We
that
have the
one.
last one.
Yeah. Well,
The last one.
we have
So-
one of the best ones, I think. All right. Thanks for watching. He said, "What?"
I said subscribe so we can get more subscribers.
Yes, we should do that. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.